Okay, honestly, after the Broadway melody, I don't care anymore. What's next? So I think it is a great movie, though. A masterpiece. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. All Quiet on the Western Front is probably one of my top 10 favorite war movies, maybe like top 5 even. And, I don't know, maybe top 10. And honestly, it's one of the best war movies I've ever seen. Oh my goodness. After the nightmare that was Broadway Melody, you have no idea how relieved I was watching this movie. Oh jeez, it's so good. It's so good. So what's this movie about? Okay, you know World War I, right? So imagine that. Except, instead of the perspective of the British or those normal people, it's Germans. It's in the perspective of German, like teenagers, I believe, going through war. And honestly, it's the most tragic movie you'll ever see. One of the more tragic war movies you'll ever see. It captures the tragedy of war perfectly. It captures the moral that, like, German soldiers are also people too, and literally, none of those soldiers wanted this war, and as the main character, Paul here, went through this war, the journey is not, it's not like, you're not going to say like, the journey was terrible, you're going to say, it was worth it. It was so worth it. This is mainly not about the gunfighting sequence, it's more like psychological. There's this one scene in the bunker where, like, they can't handle it anymore because they're just waiting. Not in the bunker, was it the bunker? Yeah. In the bunker or sheltering. Or they just can't handle it anymore because bombs are dropping. It's beautifully done. And then one of my favorite scenes ever is when Paul here first killed the man. When he first killed a man. That was one of the best parts of the movie. I really, really, really want to talk about it. You know, I'm just going to talk about it. It's so good. It captures this perfectly. Like, although they are strangers, they somehow formed a relationship. Because when Paul shot the man did not instantly die. It's more like he was dying a slow death. And then Paul here was like talking with him until he's dead. And even says that he might write a letter to his family. Paul said he might write a letter to the enemy's family. And jeez, it's actually it's kind of beautiful. It's tragic indeed. The war is tragic and it captures that tragedy quite perfectly. Nobody really wanted the war. The soldiers really didn't want the war, and it really shows in this movie. And you could see in some of the scenes that, yeah, these people here do love to have fun, but due to the war, things suddenly became different. It's honestly one of the best war movies I have ever seen, honestly. I am so grateful that I watched this movie and I even known of this existence. Seriously, you may say it can't be very long, but honestly, despite its length, I think it's very worth it. It's worth the time watching this entire thing. Like, jeez. Heck, they even made the colored version in the 70s. Did you know that? And jeez, I don't know what to say. Like, the actors were portrayed, the actors acted so well, so beautifully, it's shot so well. The scenes are so well crafted, and it shows the tragedy of war perfectly, if not near perfectly. So, yeah, I love this movie, okay? So do I recommend this movie? Well, if you want a war movie with some psychological input into it, or like lots of them, then go ahead, watch this movie. Go right ahead. And do I think this movie deserves an Oscar for Best Picture? Yes, I do. A definite yes. So, have you watched All Quiet on the Western Front? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Please comment down below. And, yeah, if you like this review, hit the like button. And if you want more of this content, hit subscribe. And if you want to be notified, you may hit the bell icon. And I will see you later. Goodbye.